We are live. Well, actually, I am on stage right now, and I just realized I still have the mustache. But anyway, I'll get rid of that later. I'll also be dressed, but I'm going to be here later in the show. But this is just a heads up. So in 30 minutes, I'll be on the show. So now you know when your Zoom feeds can mysteriously stop working.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online. And though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian.
We haven't figured it out yet.
Plus funny songs from
Chappelle.
and Patty Melt from Patti Vasquez. And much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Or somebody else.
Hello.
Hey, oh, God. I'm still trying to admit Kevin into the show. Hi, everybody. Thank you for putting up with us while we sort this out. We're going to start tonight, unusually, with the top 10 list and get to Brad's monologue later when he can join us. So let's do the intro to the top 10 list, which goes a little something like this. As you may or may not know, I've been doing an awful lot of driving over the past few weeks. I am now outside of Newport, Oregon. Ooh, everybody go, ooh. Ooh. And then to get here, part of my trip has involved me driving 853 miles in one day, and that was exciting. So that's why tonight's top 10 category, if I can get this to work properly, and I don't know that I can, let's see, are you going to work properly? Is top 10, here we go. Can y'all see all this at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Top 10 ways to stay awake when driving 853 miles in one day. Oh, boy. Everybody ready?
We're ready.
Number 10, accidentally top off your wiper fluid with diesel. The visibility challenge becomes quite stimulating. Number 9, chat with Chuck and Jeff about what you can and cannot carry on board an airplane. And literally coming out of Jeff's ears. It had to be there, but it was really funny. Great. Call 6 or 7 insurance agents trying to get a better quote. You can literally hear the steam coming out of your own ears. Number 7, call your congresspeople and complain about literally everything. You can literally hear them not giving a crap. Number 6, call up Al Yankovic and discuss the overuse of the word literally for hours.
Literally
5,
hours.
literally. Top 10 ways to stay awake when driving 853 miles in one day. Number 4, play Slug Bug and Zitch Dog by yourself until your eyes start to swell shut from the fisticuffs. It does work. Number 3, put more diesel in the washer fluid. I wasn't planning to sing that, but that worked. Number 2, check your 401k every 30 miles. The number 1 way to stay awake when driving 852 miles in one day. The number one, no going number 1 until we get there. Well, I think that actually worked. I can't believe it, but we lost Eric, so I'm going to re-admit Eric. And did we get Kevin? Are you here, Kevin? I don't think we have Kevin. Oh, well. Hopefully we'll get Kevin. Okay. Man, hang on. I got to make my computer realize it doesn't have to do PowerPoint anymore.
I'm here.
Hi, Kevin. Yay.
It's kind of weird. My computer's acting up. So.
And look, it's Kathy Redwine.
Hey,
Yay.
Kathy.
Hello.
And her daylight.
Have a good show.
Thanks for having a great show.
I'm gonna make you a plate.
Oh, good. She's gonna make me a plate, and I'm gonna abandon you guys.
Ouch.
I will not. I would never do that. All right. I think the next thing on our big, exciting cavalcade of catastrophes is Carla is gonna melt for us. Let's see if I can find Carla. She was just here.
She's in New Jersey.
Stand by. There she is. Hello, Carla. Yay.
Hey.
All right.
Thank
We'll
you for
see.
sitting in for us when we are
My
fabulous.
pleasure. So far, we'll see how it goes, and then I'll
Yeah,
let
don't
you
get too excited. You know the drill.
know.
I'm going to play the intro. I'm going to see if I can make myself disappear while the intro plays, but odds are I won't be able to, so I'll go away as soon as we come back. Got it? Good. Here we go. Any second now.
It's time for a Patty melt. Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. Conflicts to greenhouse gases. The folks refusing to wear masks says. And politicians getting caught grabbing asses. She's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez. Patty melt.
Starring Carla Albrecht.
All right, I'm not going to melt about masks or grabbing asses or political stuff. Although I do have a neighbor right around the corner who always has a giant sign in his yard. He keeps changing it. First it said F Biden, then it said F Kamala. I finally wrote him a letter. I said, are you bisexual? Now he's got a sign up that says, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. So I'm going to write him another letter and say, are you a pedophile? What's with the signs? I'm traveling a lot. I know you stay with friends sometimes when you travel, right, Steve?
Yep.
And I do that too. But sometimes it's weird being a guest in somebody's house and you don't know like the rules until you break them. My grandma, it goes way back. My grandma had a clapper. I could never get that thing to work. You had to clap so loud. I finally just brought 2 planks of wood in the house and smacking them together. I'm like, I think I'll just use the light switch. Now people have a smart house and everything's like either voice activated or fancy. Like I was just trying to heat up some refried beans. I opened a can of beans. I brought my own food, try to be self-sufficient. I just heat a can of beans. How hard could that be, right? And they come in and go, oh, you can't use that pot on that stove. Mm-hmm. Why do you have a pot that you can't use on the stove? And the worst was when I stayed at a friend's house and I used the wrong towels. Oh, they were on the towel rack. It didn't occur to me that they weren't for toweling. They were like, oh, those are the sham towels. Have you heard of this? The sham towels? They're just for show.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just for show. And I was embarrassed that I had used the sham towels because I don't think these towels had ever been used. They're just for show. And I thought, what else is just for show? The pillow I slept on? Was I not supposed to sleep on that? Am I not supposed to sit on the couch? Is this actual food or is this wax fruit? I could go to the youth hostel where we can use everything. And if I'm not supposed to use the decorative towels, where am I supposed to hang the non-decorative wet towel? The rack is full of sham towels. And apparently I also use the decorative soap.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh Lord, what else is decorative? Is this a display toilet? Guess I'll just hang my butt out the window to pee and dry myself with a hairdryer. The important thing is the bathroom looks untouched. As it is. I stayed at my aunt's house one time in New Mexico. She had a squeegee in her shower. So apparently you're supposed to mop up after yourself after you take a shower. All the walls after you're done. After which you need another shower. I blame HGTV because now everybody seems to think their house has to be magazine ready and always, any moment's notice, the house might be shown by a realtor. Don't touch that. Don't use that. Don't sit there. I mean, what is a home for? It's like if you're on a date and you're like, don't touch my hair. No, we're making out, but don't touch my hair. Oh, no kissing. You'll mess up my makeup. Just catch me when I'm hanging my butt out the window. So I'm just going to stay in a Motel 6 or something and get me some bed bugs. Everything. Are we going to do some songs later?
Yeah,
How are we doing this year? I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think I have melted all I can melt about.
That was some absolutely wonderful melted. You melted all our hearts. Thank you very much, Carla Ulbrich.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for bailing us out. And by the way, I did stay right here. They have sham soap here, but they said, Steve, use any soap. It's fine.
Trap.
Yeah. It's a trap. As long as I wash a little bit, it's fine. Thank you, Carla Ulbrich. We'll be hearing more from you in a little while. Yay. Yay. Look who is waiting in the wings, all set to go. It is our friend, if I can have the spotlight, Todd Chappelle.
Oh.
Hello, Todd Chappelle. Hello, Todd Chappelle. This is so exciting. You know the drill around here. If you were not part of the headlining part of the show, if you were just the musical guest, we're going to act like that's the case for now. You're going to play one song. I have no idea what it is. Then I will answer it somehow, and then you'll play another song. Sound good?
Sounds like a deal.
Okay, so first we'll do the intro thing, which goes like this. Any second now.
It's our musical guest, Sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest, It's time for our musical guest.
Todd Chappelle playing himself.
Yeah, thank you so much. I am really hoping, Steve, that the audio settings that I have now are going to hold.
I hope so
too. The show is going so smoothly so far.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do we have any Simon and Garfunkel fans out there?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a couple. Well, then I always like to try to do something new when I come on the show. I've never performed this in front of anybody, so we'll see how this goes. Tequila, you mess with my head. I'm feeling half dead since I drank you. Oh, tequila, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please take me home. Take me home. Getting drunk in the afternoon on tequila. Down at the bar room, I get up to wash my face, but then I got in a fight and got kicked out of the place. Tequila, you mess with my head. I'm feeling half dead since I drank you. Oh, tequila, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, no more. No more shots. Oh, 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 oh. Inebriation. I'm wasted again. I fall on the floor and I'm laughing. Intoxication. I'm hammered again. I fall on the floor and I stay there. Oh, tequila.
Wow.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You know, that's brand new, and I'm going to follow that with the oldest thing I've ever been part of, I think. My old buddy Ty Hager and I were goofing around with a tribute to Simon and Garfunkel, but it's the untold story, the behind the music, if you will. A lot of Simon and Garfunkel fans know that before they were called Simon and Garfunkel, they were called
Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. That's exactly right. But a lot of people don't know. Before they were called that, they were called Art and That Short Kid That's Obnoxious. So Art wrote all the lyrics, and Paul basically got control. But the original version of one of their famous songs went like this. And let's see if I can even remember this. Hello, darkness, my old friend. They turned the power off again. My landlord's gonna kick me out real soon, 'cause I haven't paid the rent since June. And Jack Nicholson says he'll make a movie with me, and I'll get to see Anne Margaret naked. And that's what that was it. Thank you very much. Glad my mom tuned in. Hey, let's get another song from Todd Chappelle.
All right. Trying to think, there's another song parody that I wrote since the last time I was on the show, and I don't really like to get political, but I think we may be on the same page here. So. Oh yes, and this is a parody of probably one of the most famous folk songs that's out there. Greenland is their land, it isn't your land, and just buy it, so don't even try it. They said no way now, so go away now. Greenland is not your property. One more time. Land is their land, it isn't your land. You can't just buy it, so don't even try it. They said no way now, so go away now. Greenland is not your property.
Todd Chappelle, everybody. Keeping it real.
That is cute.
That was very, very good. Thank you, Todd Chappelle, our musical guest. Where can we hear you and see you playing live, either in real life or on the interwebs?
Well, on the interwebs, you can find me at toddchappelle.com, oddly enough.
Wow.
I've got all of my tour date on there. So I'm actually going to be playing a show with Carla Ulbrich here in the Philadelphia area at the end of May at a little theater called the Kennett Flash Theater in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, which is like maybe half hour, 45 minutes outside of Philly. So that's the big gig I have coming up with me and Carla, one of my favorite people in the world.
Mine too.
Aw.
And Barry Rabin will be there, who is also another musical comic. So
right.
We're doing a musical comic face-off.
That's awesome. And ordinarily at this point, I would get rid of you and I would bring in our headliner. But what's funny tonight is you're also our headliner, as well as Carla and me. And it appears we have a special extra guest co-headliner tonight. The great Luke Ski has offered to play a song. So what I think we're going to do in our headlining spot, we're going to have the four of us trade songs around. I flipped the coin. I've got a four-sided coin here, and I flipped it, and I've decided Carla's going first. So Carla will sing a song, and then we will go, at least according to my screen, clockwise. So then it'll be Todd, and then me, and then Luke. And I think that will fill up about 10 minutes. And if we can, it's not required because this is all a joke. But if you can make your song have something to do with the song that came before you, awesome. And if not, you get paid the same.
Excellent.
So I think I'll just leave all four of us on here so I don't have to juggle this stuff. Let's just start with Carla. Yay. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't run the theme music. Hold on a minute. We have to have theme music. That would be crazy not to have theme music. Here we go.
Somebody's watching Luke.
Steve's juggling. He's juggling.
No, he's
It's
not.
time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
With Todd Chappelle, me, and the great Luke Ski. And a cat.
Down in front.
Just hope the
So
cat
far, the
doesn't.
funniest thing on this show is the cat.
Yes.
I mean,
Meow.
Now even
Steve,
funnier.
Give it to Alice.
I just hope the cat stays seated. Oh, okay, good.
I was hoping the cat was going to sing.
All right. I don't know
Tonight
if
would be
I've
the
done
night.
this.
I'm gonna eat food while you sing.
All right, this is. Did I do this one last time? Did I do a song last time?
I block them out as they happen.
Because I block them out as soon as I write them. Did I do this one of long dumb Zoom meeting?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
I did it somewhere, but I can't remember where. All right, here we go. This has nothing to do with the previous song, other than it's a parody. Long dumb Zoom meeting, my rump has gone numb. I cannot feel my legs, my rump has gone numb. I can't get up and leave, my rump has gone numb.
Oh my God.
Let's wrap it up here, Steve. My rump is gone numb. Gone numb. I can feel my bum.
If you wouldn't hang it out the window.
Oh, that's where I left it. Okay. Now Luke Cat is here to join in the fun.
To solve it. A bunch of people asked me to solve it.
Sorry, somebody's talking. Sorry, carry on. I got him.
Okay, my dog is here to join in the fun, to keep me company until we are done. Made herself comfortable, my rump is gone numb. Must not disturb the dog, my rump is gone numb. Rump is gone numb. Rump is gone numb. Though I need to pee, my rump is gone numb. My plans are undone. Okay, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. What I really need when my rump is gone numb. Someone to pee for me. I cannot outsource that. That time has not come. Wait, I said P4, not on. I don't like this outcome. Where did you come from? I'm telling your mom. I need a toilet couch to do number one. Because my rump has gone numb. This song is dumb.
That's great.
All right.
Nice. Oh my God.
That was awesome.
That was
Good
amazing.
job, Carla.
And now Todd Chappelle will somehow connect his song to that song. Okay.
I have a couple Christmas themed parodies, but they were all like stuff that happened in news stories in the past. So I'm just gonna do
toilet
it.
themed.
Yeah, rump theme.
And I'm going to try and connect mine to both Carla's and Todd's somehow.
No, I can't. First of all, I can't follow that. That was brilliant. The more you said rump was gone numb, the funnier it got. So I'm just going to do a song about getting old, and it is also a parody. Yesterday. What the hell did I do yesterday? I forgot what I was going to say. I can't remember yesterday. Suddenly can't remember where I put my keys or my cell phone either. Help me please. Oh, yesterday is a mystery. Where was I supposed to go? I don't know. I just can't say. I think something's wrong, something yesterday. All my memories have gone away. I haven't seen my wallet in 3 days, and I can't. Yesterday, where's the remote control? I lost it yesterday.
Yay!
That was fantastic.
Thank you for that smattering.
And
thank you.
Thank you for making my job harder. And yet easier, because you'll see. I'm going to do a song that has to do with Carla's, and I'm going to do it in a voice that has to do with Todd's.
All right.
This is a Christmas song. That's right. I've written a Christmas song. That's right. On the 47th anniversary of my bar mitzvah, I've written a Christmas song. Now, people always said, "Why would you? Why? Why?" Because almost all the famous Christmas songs have been written by my people. You know, Irving Berlin in particular, all the famous ones. So why him and not me? So I call this Little Jewish Drummer Boy. I have no gift for you, Para. Not it, really.
I don't
believe in you, Para. God rest you, merry Jewish men. You have to work today. You took a week for Hanukkah, so now you have to pay. Hark the herald angels sing, you ain't getting anything. Oh, Rosenbaum, it's just another night for you. Oh, Rosenbaum, Santa Claus in sight for you. No stockings and no mistletoe, no Cabbage Patch and no Elmo. Oh, Rosenbaum, oh, chosen mom. We know who we are. This season has to bite for you. Joy to the world, this season blows. I got this shirt, that's it. I got cool toys, those crummy little goys. Got candy and lots of cash. Well, this shirt gave me a rash. Oh, Santa can kiss my... Or Carla's, it doesn't matter. My Jew.
The elves have asked. The elves have asked that we stop that song. The elves have asked. Hey, I took over, everybody. Come back in, Steve.
Hi.
We weren't done
missed
yet.
it.
Hang
A
on a
good
second.
show.
I'm sorry, you weren't done. Bring everybody up.
We're doing a round robin thing. And Thank you, Kat.
Can't cut out Luke Ski.
Hang on. I'm bringing everybody back in. I'll keep you in, Brad, because you're...
Well, here you are. Now you just only have Carla now.
Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Oh, well. I lost Brad. Sorry.
So, okay, I'm going to query something.
Complicated because Brad jumped in. Hold on. I'm bringing
Where's Will?
We don't have Will. Will bailed on us. Just listen. Just sit around. It'll be
okay.
I got it under control, sort of. So and Luke is going to do a song now, which has to sort of answer my song, and I think I made it kind of easy for him if he thinks about it, because what I just sang was kosher. But that's up to you. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Luke Ski.
Luke, I have no
Can't
sound.
hear you.
Good Luke Ski.
Can't hear you.
Now you're okay.
This fits right in with the rest of the show.
Is this how it's been the whole show? That's
Yeah,
great.
much.
See, you need me.
Tell you what, how about this, Luke? How about we do Brad and then we'll come back to you? How's that
We'll come
sound?
back.
That sound okay?
We can't hear him, so that's...
Let me give him one more try. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, so remove... Oh, I have no idea how to do this. Well, I've killed everybody but Brad. All right, that's good.
You just killed me is what you did. I'm going to replace the spotlight with you.
Yay, everybody, it's Brad Tassell.
Everybody. Looks like it's a banner show, everybody. And Will didn't even bail. Did he even try to get in? Or?
No, he had a thing that it's valid, and we'll talk about it. It's sad, so let's not bring it up now.
He has health issues.
Yeah.
We are live. Oh wait, I did that in the beginning. Hi everyone. welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. I bet it's been great. So,
Yes.
all right. Now, why I'm late, I just did 2 shows on the Celebrity Beyond at 7:30, 9:30. And my wife also joined me today on this cruise. And we will see 3 ports and have 2 sea days and 9 creme brulees. It's going to be fantastic. And this is a 6-day cruise, and I will work 2 of those days. The last cruise, I was on 10 days. I also worked 2 days, had 8 days off.
Wow.
Unlike Carnival, they don't lean heavy on comedy here. It's kind of wild to sit around 80% of the time. The part that I'm really good at, actually. People on the ship whispering all the time, man, that guy's good at nothing. That's fantastic. But I did today sit around and write these jokes. Here we go. Number 1, GPT, and Amazon are saying that if you say please and thank you to AI or Alexa, it costs the company millions of dollars. Did y'all hear that? Because it takes burning a lot more fuel to power the algorithm for responses from the servers. So Jeff Bezos recommends, instead of saying thank you to Alexa, do what he and Elon Musk say to the women in their lives when they talk, shut up and get pregnant. That's what those say. Sorry, got too real. All right, real off the bat. Let's try this one anyway. A Texas mother was arrested when she brought vodka Jello shots to a 5th grade classroom party. Hey. No word on who won the beer pong tournament. What's funny is they didn't figure out there was alcohol until the kids had drunken most of the shots. They had drank most of the shots. The first clue the shots were spiked, said the teacher, was when all the kids agreed that the newest Jackass movie was really underrated. Because that's what you do when you're drunk. So, okay. Hey, the laughs so far sound like the 2 shows I just did. Yep. Scientists in Sweden did a study that finds breathing can affect pupil size and vision. Breathing. 200 participants were tested, and it was found their pupils distinguished small objects better when they exhaled and detected faint objects better when they inhaled. One group's pupils went around and straight up when they breathed out quickly, and that was teen girls. Okay. All right.
Chuck, would you explain that, please?
Oh my God, yes. Shut up. Okay. This story, I wonder if anybody talked about. A man has been arrested in the Kristi Noem stolen purse case. And of course, it's an illegal alien, isn't it?
Of course.
And this doesn't sound set up at all, does it? This a masked illegal alien walked by Noem's Secret Service detail and sat next to her family in a booth, and then in a mask, and slowly slid his foot into their booth and drug the purse over towards him in a mask to his table next to the head of Homeland Security, where she has a full-time security detail, and then using his illegal alien powers, hid the purse under his jacket and walked out right past her entire family and the Secret Service. This is what happened. She was eating with her family at a table when he stuck his foot into a booth and slid $3,000 in cash over to him, and then grabbing the purse, and he walked out past this. Has anyone ever been in a booth and not noticed an errant foot sliding in between you and the family members? Have you not noticed a lone masked dude sitting next to you in a restaurant when you're the head of Homeland Security? Why is anyone just wandering up and sitting next to me? And what's with the Secret Service? I think Victoria's Secret could provide better security than India. Masked illegal aliens are sitting themselves at restaurants right near them, and they don't blink. A dude is climbing up a drain pipe with a rifle at the ex-president's rally, and they don't even flinch. Luckily, Noam got her purse back, but it will have a maxi pad stuck to the side of it for a couple. That was a long way to go for that little joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a long walk.
But I just want to reiterate, how real could this have really been? How do you walk by this? How do you even go? How do they let you just go nonchalantly in a mask, go sit next to the head of Homeland Security? It's crazy. Okay. Researchers have been studying why cats will sit on their toys. Yep. You ever notice cats sit on their toys? And after extensive search, they found out because they're mine, bitch. Steven Spielberg called The Godfather the greatest American film in history. Yep. And later that night, his children were released from the Gambino family basement. And I said Gambino because Costello, I think you'd all be confused. Okay. It was Frank Costello, but it was Gambino. Okay, shut up. Cheech and Chong's last movie is out. And in it, the two famous stoners do not get along. They bicker and pout about who was the best in their careers and who was more talented. Interviewers tried to get Dave's take, but he wasn't there. Yep, that's the joke I decided on. You know what's funny is I wrote all these yesterday morning, and they're new to me. Everything I'm reading. I wonder who wrote this. He wasn't as funny as I thought he should be. Beyonce will embark on her Cowboy Carter tour. Who's going?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It will be guaranteed to sell out all of the world and make upwards of $1 billion. And it will spawn 3,000 right-wing memes about how Kids Rock new tour is going to be better. That's Kids Rock's tour. I'm sure you've seen all those stupid memes about Kid Rock's new tour is going to be better. Okay, what do we have left? Got so many. A woodpecker in Massachusetts has damaged more than 20 vehicles by whacking away at them with his beak. The head of the local zoo said it's mating season and the bird probably sees his reflection and gets angry. Experts say the problems caused by the birds are still 1,000 times less than the damage caused by peckers in the back seat.
Oh, God. Keeping it classy.
Who saw that one coming down the road? Okay, I've only got 3 more. The Ice Bucket Challenge is back. Yay.
Ooh.
That is not an immigration joke. I don't know why I wrote that. How do you think that is? Oh, the Ice Bucket Challenge. I get it. The Ice Bucket Challenge was a challenge from 2014. Remember, where you dumped a bucket of ice on your head to bring awareness and donations to find a cure for ALS. That's nice. Dumping a bucket of ice on your head is also what they call looking at our retirement accounts. Okay. Retirement account.
Good.
Chuck enjoyed that. Her retirement account. Here is a real headline from USA Today. A real headline. Dorrit Kimsley files to divorce husband PK after Shauna wall spotting.
What?
Now, I have spoken English for more than 55 years, and I recognized 4 words in that sentence. That's it. I have no joke for that. I looked at that. Dorrit Kemsley files to divorce husband PK after Shauna wall spotting. Does anyone know what that is? Jeff knows? Okay. Last joke and then the joke of the week. Here we go. Last week, I joked about Trump and ICE deporting a toddler that was rescued by a dog. And this week, ICE has now deported 4 children who are United States citizens, just 1 week later. So I guess I'm a prophet at this point. So this week's headline, ICE deports Ted Cruz because the Grandpa Muster vibe just creeps him out. We got a weird little energy in the show. I think we mess it up like this. Next week we'll be back.
Oh, amazing! Next week.
Here it is, the joke of the week, and then are you gonna do a song, Steve, or are we gonna?
I'm not sure if Luke, are you ready to do a song?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll have another dumb song from Luke this week.
All right. Here's the joke of the week. I wrote it. Why couldn't the man decide between pancakes and eggs for breakfast?
Why couldn't he?
He would always waffle.
Hey.
That's a good one.
That's our friend Brad Tassell.
That wasn't bad.
That was very nice.
I wonder where my wife is. I told her to meet me in the cabin, and she hasn't shown up.
Well, she may have known you were going to tell jokes. So
That she made. She just watched 2 shows. She's really off it.
I think she's over.
All right, Luke is
Got
into a
enough of
song.
both of us. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna run the intro, and then I'll bring in Luke if you'll get rid of me and your song.
Well, no, when you're running the intro, I'll just bring in Luke.
Or that. Yes. Okay. Here comes an intro any moment now that I will hope will make any sense at all.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
Not quite.
Hey, it's a great Luke Ski.
Hey, so since this was a last minute thing and we didn't sound check, the thing you're about to hear is not the song I'm doing. It's just a thing to make sure that you can hear the music that comes out of my iPod, okay?
Yep.
So let's hit this.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so y'all heard all that.
We did.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
That's the great Luke Ski, everybody.
Good job.
So,
Virtual comedy show.
So basically, I am going to tie into the kosherness of Steve's song by doing this song that may or may not have been requested by a woman named Chuck. Also, I have not performed this song out loud in many, many years. And it's one of those high tempo hip hop type numbers. So let's see if I need to plug in my sleep apnea machine to survive this or not. So let's see if I can do this. Now, you can say a lot about a guy like me. I'm a spazzy fanboy watching too much TV, collecting action figures, comic books and such, and I like Wonder Woman just a little too much. But there is one thing you would be very mistaken. To question my devotion, it will never be shaken. If you do, you'll see my wrath, and then you'll be quaking. To put it plain and simply, I love bacon. I put bacon on my burger when I order double cheese. I put bacon on my salad, but I throw away the leaves. I grind bacon into powder and I mix it with my salt. I blend bacon into ice cream and I make a bacon ball. I eat bacon all alone. I'll eat bacon in a group. I eat bacon chopped and mixed into my chicken noodle soup. I'll eat bacon with Doritos and entire tan span, and I'll even top it off with soylent green eggs and ham. Bacon is delicious, it's so yummy, it's so great. Bacon is the substance that I put high on my plate. Bacon is so tasty, it's so awesome, it's the best. Bacon is the food that I keep tucked inside my vest. If you say I like it too much, well, I say the hell with that. As I place upon my head a brand new silent bacon hat. It was made out of the meat strips that I constantly desire, fresh and hot off the wire from designer Oscar Mayer. So call me a dork when I eat it with a sport. I'm a Razafragan pack on eating dots of salted pork. It's an entree and a condiment, so kill the condemnation. I hang it on my wall so they use as decoration. I eat bacon in the morning, I eat bacon in the night. I want bacon plain plinko on the game, the price is right. If you do not comprehend it, then I guess I'll spell it out. B is for the byproducts like grizzle, grease, and ground. A is for the apple smoky flavored cut of he. C is for lettuce, which goes on a BLT. O is for ostrich. And is for never get a side order of sausage. Bacon is my dinner, is my dessert, is my snack. Bacon is the reason that your baby got back. Bacon is the ruler, is the master bacon reigns. Bacon is the clogging on my arteries and veins. Could it be a big conspiracy that bacon's on my brain? Bacon was the dying words of Charles Foster Kane. Bacon's written backwards on an old Da Vinci scroll. Bacon was the second gunman on the grassy knoll. Bacon laundered all the cash from Mr. John Gotti. Bacon wrote the bylaws of the whole Illuminati. Bacon changed the recipe of Coke for no reasons. Bacon played Becky on Roseanne for 2 seasons. Bacon was the lucky woman that Dale Earnhardt raised. Bacon is a Hanukkah gift for those with piss poor taste. Bacon crashed my car. Bacon shot J.R. Bacon knows where Wado, Hoffa, and Atlantis are. Bacon told Titanic not to worry about the ice. Bacon knows you're naughty and it knows when you were nice. Bacon flew to Hiroshima when they dropped the bomb. Bacon is your father because it hooked up with your mom. Bacon raised a Super Bowl to help to John Madden. Bacon is the voice of Iago on Aladdin. Hey, what happened to the song? I ate some bacon, so the mix came out wrong. Bacon is the reason, the power is the way. Bacon is the Indian who sang YMCA. Bacon is the answer, is the question, is your friend. Bacon is the savior that will save you in the end. Bacon, 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 bacon by the score. Bacon, 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 gaga lord. So you want to meet at Denny's at say 8:04? As if I have the time to eat breakfast anymore.
Yes. Man, that fit in so well with this show. That
was perfect. And my wife and I haven't eaten meat in over 10 years. Haven't had bacon.
Oh, nice. Thanks for telling us that.
Wow. Steve, what about you?
I have not had bacon with you or your wife in over 10 years.
I'm not sure that's true. Have we had? Well, I haven't had bacon.
I'm pretty
Hey,
darn sure
guys.
it's true.
Hi. Oh, you found that? Oh, you found it.
I get it.
Hey, the entire team is just I'm doing a show online, and the entire rest of the entertainers and my wife are here, and Dizzy and
Great, but let's talk to Luke. Luke, that was great.
Christina. Miss Christina.
Hey.
Wait, I'm sorry. I've got a background on. Let me get rid of that.
Hi.
None.
Oh, look,
Okay,
it's other
so
people.
there's Christina, beautiful singer, and this is Dizzy. Dizzy does
Hi.
a magic and illusion show, and he's also
Look, everybody, it's people who get
acrobat.
paid
I
to do
was
this.
an acrobat. You were an acrobat. Yeah, he was like 40.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, acrobats when they hit 40, you kind of tone it down just a touch, so it's
Maybe a
fantastic. Yeah. This is the virtual comedy show I do with Steve Goodie every week. And we write jokes, and we have comedians, and we have singers.
Oh, it's Todd. Hey, Todd.
You know Todd Chappelle?
Yeah.
Oh,
And Chuck. Oh my gosh, there's Chuck as well.
You don't know Chuck.
I don't know any of
Todd, Chuck. Remember me?
All right.
Chuck is an 18-year-old.
This is actually an intervention.
Oh my gosh,
Just so you
an
know.
18-year-old girl.
Yes.
Well, guys, you're doing it, Brad.
You don't know Todd. He's a musician. He was on. He did a song on the show.
This show
You
is
know
going
Alice
really well.
Stewart, he's a scientist in Missouri.
This is going really well while Brad was on stage. Let me get back to this.
All right. So the guest entertainers are horrible people.
Let you first.
I don't know where Steve. Steve has a studio at home.
All
You're
right,
in a
enjoy.
dark room. Why are you in a dark room? All right.
Because I'm not at home.
I'll see you later. Are you 2 nights from now?
All right, that's it. I've never done this before. I'm muting Brad. Luke, that was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I have a couple minutes to say something that has to do with you, Steve?
If you can keep it to 30 seconds, yeah. Otherwise, I'll have to mute you just like
30 seconds.
All right. So I have a new song, which is a remake of an old song up at the Fump. It's called The Doctor and William. It's a parody of a old Beastie Boys parody called Rhymin' and Stealin' I made in 1997 as a tribute to Dr. Demento. And why did I do this remake? Because I was jealous of Steve. Because last year at the 83rd birthday party, he did a song at the thing with toilet paper, and Dr. Demento played it the next week. I'm like, I did that song in '97. He didn't play it at all. So I'm bringing it back, and I'm bringing the Fump Boys with me, and we're gonna redo this song, and maybe this time it will get on the show. We'll see.
Fingers crossed, buddy.
Great.
All right. Yay,
All right.
Luke, everybody.
Thank you, Luke. Hey, guess what? I think it's time to beg for money. What a perfect opportunity.
Wow, we need to beg.
Let's see if I can make this work. I'm thinking it might work. Let's just see if it works.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
This week, we're going to give you money. Everybody send me your Venmos, and I'm going to pay you. Okay, so anyway, this is the virtual comedy show. And by the way, no, I haven't had bacon. So, Steve, do you eat bacon?
I do not.
Oh, okay. I haven't had bacon. Now, matter of fact, I don't know if I ever told you this. I had a dream one night last year where I was with a supermodel in a hotel room in bathrobes, and we were cuddling and eating bacon, big amounts of bacon. And I woke up, and my wife's like, I said, "Oh my God, you're not gonna believe this dream I had. I was with this supermodel, really hot in bed, and we're in robes, and we're eating this bacon." And she goes, I feel so betrayed. I said, I would never do that with a woman. She goes, no, the bacon. Yeah, I know. You would never get a supermodel.
You're
Good
supposed
luck.
to be begging for money.
So because you heard that joke, you're going to go to virtualcomedyshow.com and give us money. Because obviously this show is a shambles and we need money to get it back together. So next week, and Steve is in some case. Where are you?
We'll talk about it later. We're trying to entertain
Well,
you.
you're gonna Hey, I come in late and I want to know what's going on and how Todd Chappelle
I know.
does.
I'm aware of how it's all about you. I get that. Carry on.
So go to virtualcomedyshow.com. Donate to the show because I just gave Chuck some money and I want that back. Okay, so donate. Okay, enough of that. Let's get
Let's
out
do the
of
worst
here.
joke of the
I've
week.
already taken my tie off. I'm so sweaty.
Worst joke. Boom! That was the worst joke ever.
A Kentucky man won $167.3 million in the Powerball. When asked what he will do with the money, he said, I'm gonna get me one of them cyber trucks with the swastika package.
That's it? Okay, good night.
You wanted a joke?
learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know, like
I'm not streaming this.
America goes. That's what you get when you watch this show. It's gonna be a long 4 years. We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home